The Doctor in the Storm, a story of unshakable faith and divine appointment. In a small countryside village, far from the city's noise and privilege, lived a humble woman named Ruth. Her world revolved around her newborn baby boy, Elijah. But her joy turned to sorrow when Elijah was diagnosed with a rare disease, so rare that no doctor in the region could treat it. Only one specialist in the entire city had the knowledge and skill to deal with the condition. His name was Dr. Marcus Hale, a medical genius but incredibly expensive, almost unreachable, both by distance and finance. For a single consultation, the price was enough to bury the hopes of an entire family. And appointments with him? Months of waiting. The truth was painful. It was either this doctor or her baby would die. But Ruth was not just a mother. She was a woman of faith. When every door closed, she knelt before the one who opens the impossible. She lifted her eyes and her heart toward heaven and prayed, "Lord, you are the great physician. If this man is the only one who can help my baby and I cannot go to him, then bring him to me. I don't know how, but I believe in you." Somewhere in the city, Dr. Marcus was preparing to attend a major medical conference, one that could bring him honor, recognition, and influence. He was scheduled to fly, but the weather took a violent turn. Thunder cracked the skies, and heavy rains grounded all flights. Not one to be delayed, he decided to drive. But as fate, or divine intervention, would have it, his car broke down just after sunset in the middle of nowhere. The road ahead was flooded. His GPS had no signal. He was stuck. Looking around, there was only one house nearby, a simple country home with warm light in the window. With no choice left, he walked through the rain and knocked. The door opened. It was Ruth. She welcomed the soaked stranger with kindness and offered him dry clothes, a warm meal, and a place to rest. Throughout the night, the baby's weak cries echoed through the house. Dr. Marcus couldn't sleep. Something weighed on him, a strange pressure in his spirit. He had heard that kind of cry before, a desperate, life-fading sound. The next morning, just before leaving, the doctor turned to Ruth and said, "Forgive me for asking, but what's going on with your child?" With tears in her eyes, she explained everything, the disease, the hopelessness, the specialist, and her prayer. "I prayed," she whispered, "for God to bring that doctor here, even if it took a miracle." Dr. Marcus stood frozen. "I am that doctor," he said, his voice trembling. "I'm Dr. Marcus Hale, and I didn't believe in God. But last week I said to myself, if you really exist, then show me. And now I stand in the middle of nowhere, in the home of a woman who prayed for me by name." Tears flooded his eyes as he knelt on the same floor Ruth had prayed upon, in awe, in wonder, in belief. From his briefcase, he pulled the exact medicine Elijah needed. Not only did he administer it, but he also created a full treatment plan and made a promise. No cost, no bill, no barrier. That day, a child was saved. That day, a doctor believed. That day, heaven smiled. Moral lesson. God is not bound by human limitations. When the world says impossible, faith says, watch what God can do. He is the master of divine appointments, the orchestrator of miracles. No distance, price, or obstacle is greater than the hand of God moved by a praying mother's faith. Bible verses for reflection, Jeremiah 32:27. "I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is anything too hard for me?" Hebrews 11:1. "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Psalm 34:17. "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles." Ephesians 3:20. "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine." Advice? Never underestimate the power of sincere prayer. Even in the quiet corners of the world, God hears.